the memories. The memories.
Hello, faithful listeners, and welcome to another episode of Ranks for the Memories. This is Erik, and with me is my trusty sidekick and second in command and lesser man. No, my wonderful man, Dan. Hello, Dan. How are you doing?
Hi, Erik. I'm just happy that you chose me to be on your sidecar.
And I will continue to on a case-by-case basis.
Thank you, my liege.
Dan, as you know, we've had a couple of special editions lately. We just cranked out 2 special editions of Olympic episodes. And today we're going to do another special edition, not just random topics, but this is our hatred episode.
Oh, good.
We hate. And it's going to feel weird to introduce a special guest now because that'll sound like we hate him. But in fact, we don't. We love him. We have, and it's not just because of his name. With us today is a friend and musician, our friend Erik, also with a K. Welcome, Erik.
Thanks for having me, and thanks for having one of the coolest names ever, Erik.
Thank you, Erik.
Correct spelling. And Dan, I like your name too, but I like
thanks.
Erik with a K a little bit better.
It's Dan with a K.
Thank.
The silent.
The K is silent.
Silent K, huh?
It's actually in front of the D.
Okay. That does sound Scandinavian. That's good.
Kadan.
I think I bought one of those at IKEA.
Oh, gosh.
So.
Yeah. So do you guys really like, what's with the K at the end of Erik? Is that Viking spelling?
Fassel, Mr. Fassel, why don't you go ahead?
I'm going to go ahead and cover this. Both of us you can't see us because it's a podcast, but I would describe both of us as very Nordic. We're both giant men. Blonde. At one time, we had blonde hair.
Yeah.
Piercing blue eyes.
Wow.
And I would say able to lift an axe easily.
Good at rowing.
Yes, we're rowers.
Oars.
I actually do have a rower in the garage.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. So
that's how I would describe Erik with a K.
it's far superior to any other derivative or, Erik with a C, or I've seen AIRICK, which is just really strange.
Wow.
Or ICK, which people do when they don't know which one to choose, like in a Starbucks.
We feel bad for those people, and we do welcome them to the program, but we pity them in a way that they're not Erik with a K.
Yeah, it's not the same.
Not the same. It's not the same name.
Well, and the reason why we have Erik, there's 2 Eriks. So I'm going to call you Erik 2 Electric Boogaloo. No, so Erik 2, we have him on because he plays a lot of music and very musical guy. So we thought we need some expertise.
Yeah. Well, I will say, I don't know who's getting in their picks first or second or third, but some of my picks are not based off of expertise at all. Some of my hatred might be legit. Some might be really petty and not have anything to do with music. Just for some reason.
Erik too. I've never known you to be petty, so this is very interesting.
Yeah.
I would say maybe that's one of Erik with a K's best qualities is our pettiness, maybe.
And our stubbornness. There may be a couple people in life that are more stubborn than me.
Erik, it might be me.
You might be one of them.
Oh boy. This is funny.
I won't tell any stories, but I'm just saying that.
They'll be in the special features.
Sure.
There you go.
All right. I'm going to go first. Is that right with you, Dan?
Sure.
And there's going to be some pettiness in here too.
Good.
We're going to start. The reason, as Dan said, we have Erik on is because he's a musical genius, and we are going to talk about songs we hate.
Mm-hmm.
So the 6th worst song of all time in the history of music is Raspberry Beret by Prince.
Oh.
A terrible song by a terrible musician.
Oh, wow. You hate Minnesota.
Minnesota. I was just there.
I think we may have a few listeners in Minnesota, and I'm going to try not to ruin them. But, and here's where the petty is. I'm so glad you brought up petty, Erik, number 2, because
electric.
I like being referred to as number 2. By the way,
I had a dear friend who was had a a potential, someone who really loved her and wanted to court her. And he thought the best way to do that would be to send her continuous love notes that only were Prince lyrics.
Oh.
She had a boyfriend, and I felt very protective of her because she got continuous, unceasing love notes from this guy, and every single love note was a Prince lyric.
Were you the boyfriend?
No, I was not. I wanted to say his name, but I better not.
Yeah.
But it was, in my mind, very creepy, very unsettling. My friend also, if as much as I hated it, imagine she hated it even more. So that guy really ruined Prince for me, and so I had to target Prince in some way. And I thought Raspberry Beret would be the best way to target all his faults.
And
he doesn't know that why I hate him, but if he was around, I'd probably tell him.
I don't even know that song, Erik.
Raspberry Beret.
But I will agree with hatred towards him.
Yes. That one.
I do appreciate his musicianship and his guitar playing because I play guitar. He's a phenomenal guitar player, but I've never gotten into his music. And I could have picked probably any of his songs, just, thrown a dart at a board with all his lists of songs and picked one. So
and I feel bad because Eric Clapton said that Prince is the best guitarist of all time. Yes, I know, right? But it's probably why he doesn't know any better, that he thinks Prince is a good guitarist. But so I agree with you. He is an amazing guitarist, but me being creeped out by him makes me really disgusted when I hear Raspberry Beret.
Well, and your hatred is coming out because you dead named him because he's the artist formerly known as Prince.
Yes, I would pronounce the symbol, but instead I'm going to move on to the fifth worst song of all time, the song I hate. It is a Meatloaf song.
Uh-oh.
I will do anything for love.
Whoa.
But I won't do that.
Butt stuff?
I don't know what that is, and I think that's where my hatred of the song comes.
Oh, it's a mystery.
It's one thing that he won't do.
I love a song with a story in it, and he started to tell a story and then doesn't finish it. And to me, that's a no-no. So that is a song I hate. Finish the story, man. You got me roped in.
Yeah.
You're gonna do anything for love, but you're not gonna do that.
Yeah.
You got 3 verses to tell me all about it, but you don't. I don't like it.
Just not that.
Not that.
Yeah.
My imagination can roam, but unfortunately, it's gonna roam forever because he doesn't say it.
But that implies just one thing. So it's like you could do anything else that you come up with, just not that thing.
But what is that thing? There's not even a safe word or anything. So it's like
I have a very innocent imagination, so I'm not even going to go there.
Me neither.
I know what it is. You want to know?
The fourth song.
No.
Okay.
It's genocide. That's like the worst thing.
Okay. Is that what it's really about, or is that what you're juxtaposing there?
That's what ChatGPT said it was. No, ChatGPT says it refers to specific actions mentioned earlier in the lyrics.
I didn't hear it.
Such as lying, cheating, or forgetting the way his partner feels.
That's 3 things.
I can't pay attention to that.
Lying, cheating, ignoring the way she feels. That's 3 things.
So still didn't pick one of them.
Yeah, I wouldn't do anything for love, but I won't do those things. Would be how everybody needs to sing then.
I don't hate the song, Erik, but I think when he's really belting it out, he actually does have a pretty good voice. But I can respect your choice.
Thank you. I appreciate Erik. Number 2, Electric Boogaloo.
You're welcome. Number 1.
The 4th song that I hate. Is by the Crash Test Dummies. The name of the song is
Oh, see. I love that song.
The guy with the voice. Yes.
There was Erik too. No, that song is weird and ridiculous.
Weird Al did a great version of it.
Because it's ridiculous.
Yeah.
Terrible song. I hate it.
So you don't like baritone voices?
I like baritone voices that are singing about real songs and not nonsense.
Okay.
Is there something lower than a baritone voice? Because he's like,
Yeah, he's
Down there, isn't he?
He might be a bass.
and like even lower than a bass, actually. He
Like a
sounds-
like a
Contrabass?
contrabass. Yes.
Yeah. Hmm.
That was good.
Maybe.
That's a Hope education right there.
Thank you.
that's
Yeah. It's the first thing you learn.
I played a lot of Contra in college. Does that count at all?
That was a great video game. I listened to a little bit of your video game.
Oh yeah, we did talk about that, didn't we? Thank you.
But
The third song I hate the most, is by Black Eyed Peas, My Humps.
I don't understand why you don't like that. They're
It's
lovely lady lumps.
It's such an uncomfortable song.
Have you heard of Cardi B?
I've heard of her.
That's
No Fergie,
She
but
makes this seem like innocent.
my humps,
My Humps.
my lovely lady lumps. I might be singing.
It's a
wrong,
song
but
about camels.
That is a terrible song that I hate.
Okay. Black
Catchy,
Eyed Peas.
though.
It is catchy.
Give him that.
Oh my goodness gracious.
Okay.
The second song I hate is probably, it stems from every time you've ever been to a wedding ever.
Oh god.
And then this song kicks in and every girl's like, yeah, and start shrieking. And then all the guys shuffle over to the chairs in defeat. Dancing Queen by ABBA.
Oh,
What?
did you say Aba?
ABBA.
I've never actually heard someone pronounce it Aba. I've only heard Aba and
ABBA.
Aba.
I hate to criticize anything Swedish, but Dancing Queen just stops any party for any male person at any dance ever.
Why?
All right, I will, and the special features, we'll play Dancing Queen and we'll have Dan dance to it.
All right.
We'll make sure.
Aba is good. They have some good stuff.
Yes, but Dancing Queen, bad. I hate it.
See these last few I really like. I'm worried about your number one pick. I
I'm
feel
scared
like it's gonna
about
be
it.
a favorite song or something.
Based off of your Facebook post, crowdsourcing, I'm a little nervous about it.
Yeah, there are the crowdsourcing. There's some good ones, wasn't there?
Well, because I won't say anything. I'll see what your number one is first.
Well,
Won't be an issue.
here, do any of the crowdsourcing stuff catch your eye as something that you agree with vehemently or disagree with vehemently?
Well, some I may agree with, but it's like some of the songs people mention is such like low hanging fruit. It's too easy to,
It is too easy, isn't it? Yep.
and so I'm like, I'm not going to pick that.
I tried to avoid some of that stuff. Yes.
And so I tried to pick popular songs, but it's your pick, and I'll get to my later. But yeah,
The song I hate the most. Hate it. Hate it. Hate it. Hate it. Hate it. Hate it. It's Two Princes by Spin Doctor.
oh way!
I've got so many problems with that.
I hate that song. I've hated it.
Number
forever.
one hated song.
What?
Number one hated song of all time since
Why?
1993 or whatever. All right, here's why.
Yeah.
I read you the lyrics like all the people who ban books that read books at my school board meeting.
Oh boy.
All right. The Spin Doctors.
Wait. You're identifying with those people?
Yes, I'm going to read just like them. The Spin Doctors think that the way to write a song lyric is to write the word now at the end of every line, and that makes it a rhyme, and that makes it okay. I don't want to
That's
listen
why
to
you
a
hate
song where every line ends with the word now.
Yes, but
Yeah.
The-
Two
the-
princes kneel before you. That's what I said now.
oh,
Prince adore you. Just go ahead now. One has diamond in his pockets, and that's some bread now. This one said he wants to buy you rockets all in his head now. I can go on and on and on. Every line ends with the word now.
and that's all right.
Unoriginal, unimaginative, it lacks total creativity.
No,
Total talent.
the music is so creative. though.
yes,
Terrible, terrible song.
Erik,
The beat is amazing.
and the guitar solo is actually phenomenal.
So what
if
I'm
you
hearing is
hear
we're all
about-
agreement. Two Princes
I know-
by Spin Doctors is the worst song ever written.
No, it is not.
Wonderful.
That was like one of my favorite albums growing up. Was it in 91 or 92, somewhere around there? I don't know, but I love that album, and I do like that song. And so I vehemently disagree with it.
You're gonna like this story then. I was working at Arby's in the early '90s, and I was in charge of emptying the trash can that's right outside the drive-through.
Yeah.
And I pull the can out, and sitting right on top of the trash can is the album, the Spin Doctors album with the Two Princes on, and the pink Pearl Jam. Was it Versus? Or is that 10?
10?
10, and the Spin Doctors albums are sitting on top of the trash can. I grab the Pearl Jam CD, put it in my pocket, leave the Spin Doctors in the trash bag, bag it up, and throw it in the dumpster. Spin Doctors belongs in the garbage.
Wow. Okay.
I'm disappointed, partially, but then I'm also relieved because in the Facebook crowdsourcing post, you did mention Dave Matthews, but he wasn't on your list, or they weren't, because Dave Matthews Band.
Yes.
So I'm surprised you didn't put one of their songs on there.
I had a painful memory at a North Park dance to that slow, what they call that, a slow song. And I was dancing with a girl that I thought we were going to, that I thought I cared a great deal about, but I found out did not care about me. And so Dave Matthews Band has been painful ever since.
Yeah, I know. We got legit reasons or petty reasons or anything in
It's
between.
sad, isn't it? Poor Dave Matthews. I hate him for, and it's not even his musicality at all.
He's really great at music.
Yeah. Super great. Really great.
But I mean, when we were in college, at any given moment, you could pick any moment during the day, like 6:37 and 40 seconds, and someone on campus would be playing Dave Matthews on their speakers.
I think
Live at Youth or College, that live album.
No, yeah.
I like the Red Rocks one.
Why, that's awesome. I mean, don't get me started on Dave Matthews.
I think
I'll
also
never do a favorite songs.
Oh man, no!
I'd have to bring me back on, but anyways,
We
Remember when
do
every
another
car
one.
in the whole world had the Dave Matthews, that little dancing girl sticker in the back window? Every car.
Dancing Nancy.
Dancing Nancy was on every car in the entire world.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay, so Eric, thanks for your list. Despite being wrong about the last, last one. All right, here's my list.
Yes.
So some of these are gonna be a little controversial.
Good.
Number 6, "No Rain" by Blind Melon.
Oh,
How do you feel about that one, Eric? 1.
I don't hate it.
2.
Eric number 2, Electric Boogaloo.
I think I know only 2 of their songs, or maybe that's the
He
only
is
song
being
I know.
he thinks he's being funny right now because earlier we did an episode where we did the number 1 greatest one-hit wonders of all time.
Yeah.
And I listed "No Rain" by Blind Melon as the greatest one-hit wonder of all time.
So that's
So this is speaking of petty, this is a small man trying to amuse himself, but it's not working. I'm not rising to the occasion.
I'm very amused. So it works for me. But
like it.
I loved it. No, they sing, when you listen to them, it sounds like the types of people who you loan $20 to and they never pay back. They seem like the type of people that say, "Hey, let's hang out on Friday," but they never confirm, and they forgot that you were going to hang out. And then they're just whining in their van with their hippie clothes.
So they're flaky musicians.
They're flaky, which I guess
I think you need to cut them some slack because Shannon Hoon grew up in Lafayette, Indiana. So I think you need to show a little understanding to him. He had a rough childhood.
all that means is he's eaten at a lot of chain restaurants.
He loves Frizoli's as much as the next man.
No. So that's number 6. I'm sure they're wonderful people. I'm just giving crap. So number 5 is, I really don't like the song. "Man, I Feel Like a Woman" by Shania Twain. That one. Oh, that little intro starts up and I'm just like, this has got to be turned off. I've never gotten through the whole song.
Instant channel changer, radio station changer.
And I think she's great. I don't know any of her music. She's really beautiful.
Is that the one where she doesn't care about Brad Pitt, or is that a separate song?
I couldn't even research it enough because
There's
But what about
like
Dan, what about the lyric? I mean, she is a woman, right?
that I
Should she always feel like
appreciate.
a woman? Does she need to like say that? Because it's obvious.
I think you're not showing very much understanding and appreciation for the opposite sex, Dan.
Well, why does she start with the word man then? That's a little patriarchal, Shania. You should say women, WOMYN,
Oh yeah.
if you really want to be woke. Anyway, she got it wrong. Number 4, this is going to be universally agreed.
Yes.
Love Shack by the B-52s.
Ooh.
Come on. When that guy starts singing like, and around, like, oh, I don't want to do anything with that guy. Like, I don't want to be like going out to coffee. I don't even want to play a board game with that guy. And I'm sure he's fine, but it's that annoying sound.
Also with the Tin Roof Rustic girl, don't you want to slap her a little bit too?
I want to give her a stern talking to.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I feel sort of indifferent about that song. It'd be like in the middle,
I feel like
I may change the station if it came on, but I might listen to the rest of it depending on what mood I was in. If I need a little pick me up, I would listen to it because it put me in a good mood.
Number
Right.
3 is a song called 4 Minutes and 33 Seconds by John Cage. And what it is a
jazz song.
no, it's a classic, like an orchestral piece. And it's 4 minutes and 33 seconds of silence.
No, it's not.
So he gets on stage with his orchestra and they conduct almost 5 minutes of just sitting there not playing.
But he does he go through the motions of conducting the whole time?
I have not seen it, but it's
Musicians doing like this.
They're like missing their bows.
I think it's just pretentious art.
Oh man.
It's a concept piece which some people unfortunately spend money to see.
That's edgy.
That's edgy, right? The newest,
I would hate that.
the most controversial music is not playing.
Can you imagine being at a concert and having to sit through 4.5 minutes of silence?
It would be like going to a 4-star restaurant or 3-star, whatever the stars are, and then the chef brings out an empty plate. It's like, this is our perfect dish.
The only time I wish that would happen is if I was at a Spin Doctors concert and sound went off during Two Princes.
Yeah, but they have like Little Miss Can't Be Wrong. That's
a great song.
That one's not so bad. I don't mind that one. But I don't mind. I'm not angry at Spin Doctors. I'm angry that
You are.
they wrote the word now at the end of everything.
Now I'm pissed off.
All right, so let's go to number 2 now. I'm gonna say now at the end of everything now. So number 2 now is Pierrot Lumière by Arnold Schoenberg. So I'm just like coming off real nerdy here.
Pretty pretentious.
Yeah.
So Schoenberg was a composer who created this new way of structuring music that was completely atonal. So it was not rooted in a single key. And when you listen to this music, which I'm sure everyone will right as soon as this podcast is over on Spotify, it sounds like a nightmare feels. It's so disorienting. And I know it's artistic and kind of the musical equivalent of like a Jackson Pollock painting. But it is hard to stomach. So
I'm going to Google that.
yeah,
I am
it's
too.
interesting.
Second I sign off.
Okay, and then number 1 now is Shake It Off by Taylor Swift.
Here we go.
Whoa.
Now I have to preface this because I know there's a lot of people that love this song.
Whoa.
My wife said, don't let them know this is your opinion and not mine. She did not want to be associated with this opinion. But it has the same effect on me as ASMR does. Like when people whisper and crinkle things, it's irritating. I don't know what about the song. Maybe it was overplayed, but I respect Taylor Swift, but respectfully, I can't handle Shake It Off. I'd rather turn it off.
Good wordplay.
Thank you.
Dan, I promise I will not tell my daughter that you said that at all. So that way, next time you guys come visit in Florida, she'll speak to you.
Oh, good.
Wow.
Good stuff.
Erik, too, how do you feel about Taylor Swift's Shake It Off?
You know what? I don't mind. I don't listen to any of your stuff, but I don't hate her like you hate one of her songs. But it sounds like you don't hate her as a person. So.
Oh, I like her as a person and
Yes.
her craft. Yeah.
And her boyfriend too. Do you like him?
Travis?
Travis, yeah.
Oh, yeah. He's pretty cool.
He's keen.
Yeah. He's good looking.
He's,
You know, I appreciate her musicianship and she writes a lot of her own songs. At least that's what I've heard.
yeah.
I don't
I mean,
listen
she'll do
to her.
that.
And so that's maybe one of the 2 songs I know of hers. So like, if you asked me to name 10 songs that came out in the last 20 years, I might not be able to name much.
Fair enough.
But you can name 30 songs by the Allman Brothers, right?
Well, I can name a lot, yeah. Blue Sky, Midnight Rider, Ramblin' Man, Jessica. Okay. Anyways.
All right. So, Erik, number 2, obviously I won the list of songs that we hate. Obviously.
Yes. Well,
Thank you.
I don't know if I had to rank between the 2 of you. I won't do that in my head right now, but
Thank you. And did you do you have any songs that you hate?
yes, I have. Well, I had a lot more than 6. I had about 39 that I pared down to 6.
It's hard, isn't it?
First, I need to ask you for this podcast, if you had to, like, movies have ratings, G, PG, PG-13R. If you rated this podcast, would it be on a scale of G to R, or God forbid something worse than that? Because I need to know what
We're like
language
PG-12, I think.
would be PG-12. Okay.
Yeah, I believe we're
I
PG.
need to know what language I can use. Okay, so number 6.
Yes.
It's actually a band I like a lot, and one of their albums is one of my favorite albums. But the song "Everybody Hurts" by REM.
Ooh, wow.
So, which was painful for me, painful, and it hurts, because I love their album Monster,
Yes.
which had a lot of electric guitar and cool sound effects. And I love What's the Frequency, Kenneth, one of my favorite songs. Go back and listen to it if you forgot it.
Night
Everybody
Swimming.
Hurts.
Night Swimming is on the album, right? I love Night
What?
Swimming too.
I don't know if it's on that one. That's
Okay. Maybe not.
But anyways,
And
Everybody Hurts. It's just very depressing sounding. And for the majority of the year out here in the Northwest, 9 months out of the year, it's depressing out here with the gray skies, the short days. It gets dark at 12 in the afternoon. Well, maybe like 4:30, like during the, but it gets dark pretty early. So I don't need any more songs,
No.
to set me off. Like if I'm kind of down, I don't want to hear Everybody Hurts, because that's going to make me depressed.
that makes a lot of sense.
Yeah.
So I don't want that. I'm not going to make any jokes about, I'll just stop right there. I'm not going to be, I'll just stop
Okay.
about hurting yourself or self-harm. So,
Right.
yeah, I don't want that.
Everybody heals, Erik.
Yes. Okay.
Yeah.
Yes. They should come out.
But I actually do love Aria.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, these next 2 songs might be controversial, especially in your part of the country, Erik.
Ooh.
Yes.
Are they Jimmy Buffett songs?
They might, I don't think either of them are from Florida.
Okay.
But you have a very patriotic part of the country, which is, good. Not a bad thing. But number 5, Born in the USA by Bruce Springsteen.
The Boss. Mhm.
Yes. I've just never been a fan of his. I appreciate he has an all-star lineup of musicians. I like the guy that was on The Sopranos, that guitarist. Can't remember his name. But one other things that he gets knocked down on is his drummer. Not because he's a bad drummer, but Max Weinberg. Does that name?
Yeah. I remember Max Weinberg.
From the
When
Max
you were-
Weinberg 7.
Yep.
Yes.
He was on Dave Letterman's program.
And
right?
wasn't it for Conan too? Or was it?
Maybe it was Conan.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was Conan.
So-
You're right.
What really bugged me about Max, he had this cheesy face when he would drum, just like smiling, and it just really creeped me out.
He was pretty peppy.
Yeah. I'm docking Bruce Springsteen some points because of Max Weinberg.
Wow.
I don't want the people of Florida or anywhere else to send you any hate mail.
Yeah.
Thank you. I'll
because
pass along your address.
I do love the USA and I support it, you know.
Well, how do you feel about
Interestingly, the song is pretty critical of the treatment of veterans and working class people who are like this. Basically, it's critical of the U.S. So,
yeah, you know what?
a lot of the patriots probably didn't listen to the lyrics and
that song is pro Jean Jacket, though, isn't it?
totally pro G.
Oh, and you know, I think I would love Bruce if I met him in person, but I haven't. So, yeah, sorry about that. Number 4, 654. This is another patriotic song. God Bless the USA by Lee Greenwood.
Wow.
So,
Uh-huh.
I'll be done with patriotic songs that I hate after this.
Okay.
We'll get a little bit better after this. But there's something about that song. It's just really, it has a cheese ball factor of, if on a scale of 1 to 10, it'd be past 10. And I don't like that. And also, you know, this is going to go off on a tangent. Like I said earlier, some of these may be a little petty criticisms that have nothing to do with the songs. You remember Tom Green, the comedian on like MTV?
Yeah.
Drew Barrymore for like 10 hours.
Oh, yeah. And he made one of the worst but funniest movies of all time.
Yeah, there's some funny stuff, like when he was on like a cruise ship and he shaved his chest hair and was offering like chest hair sandwiches to people on the cruise ship. So
Yeah.
that made me associate Lee Greenwood with, you know, Tom Green.
Wow.
So
Okay.
Lee Greenwood gets docked a bunch of points because there's
Because of the word green.
No, well, just a slight resemblance between him and.
Oh, I see.
You're right, though. That song does have a mega cheese factor, though.
It's more of that than anything that I just said in the last 20 seconds.
I think it's great. Let's talk it because of Tom Green. That's great.
It's the cheese factor and the fake demonstrations of patriotism.
Yeah.
You know, people will be like, yeah, USA, and then not really follow through.
Yeah, I know. And I'm trying hard not to get political. And so I'm not going to.
Sounds
Okay?
good.
Because I don't want Eric to get hate mail. Number 3. It's called The Middle. And who is this by? Gosh, I have my phone up. It's Why Don't You Just Meet Me in the Middle?
Oh, yeah. Uh-huh.
I'm losing my mind just a little. That is one of the worst songs. It's by Zed, Marin, Morris, and Gray. At least that's what it said when I looked it up.
Okay, yes.
On a bunch of Target songs. And I hate that song. I have a problem with the lyrics. Like, why don't you just meet me in the middle or just a little? Like, I feel like if you had to meet someone in the middle, it should be like a really big, like, argument. Like they're on far opposite sides, right? Like saying someone should just meet you a little, that's not enough. They should have to meet you a lot.
Right. Like Tom Green, who's Canadian, meeting
Yes.
Lee Greenwood.
Yeah.
It's patriotic.
That'd be pretty fun to see.
What, maybe one of those like,
in Canada. So who knows?
maybe those celebrity boxing matches.
Well, Lee Greenwood, when I was doing my research, you know, he's 81 years old right now.
Oh.
Which, you know, I respect that. I like elderly people. But he's 5'3". So,
Oh man.
Wow. Did not know
Wow.
but on the shorter side. So I assume
5'3" now?
Yeah, he was. He's probably
What?
5. Yeah.
So he might be 4'10" or something like that.
Wow.
But yeah.
That's
Okay.
a fun fact.
So, but yeah, we're already going back to my 5th and 4th picks. But yeah, number 3 was The Middle. Okay, number 2. And this is number 2 for a reason. Like I talked about earlier, I did some homework. I listened to 1.5 of the podcasts, and I really
That's more than Eric's.
Yep.
really love the part about the cereal. And I think Dan at number 2, I think you had Cracklin' Oat Bran, right?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
So
And in one of the spots, Erik had O's, which is one of my top 6.
Yes.
So
I win.
there were a couple of comments made. There's a reason this song is number 2.
okay.
The Thong Song
Yeah.
by Cisco, I believe.
Thong.
Yes.
Uh-huh.
So while you had Cracklin' Oat Bran at number 2 because it, gives you explosive diarrhea.
It does.
No, I'm not gonna, sugarcoat it.
Nope.
The Thong Song, it's an interesting song, but I won't read all of these lyrics, but it says she had dumps like a truck shark. Thighs like a what? Baby, move your butt.
Yeah. Someone sat down with a notepad and wrote that down.
Yeah. So that's why I put that at number 2 for me, hopefully obvious reasons.
Because Spin Doctors wrote that song for him.
Well, they wrote better lyrics than that now. Than that. Okay. So that's number 2.
Song, good choice. Yep.
And it brings back memories of some trips to spring break trips down to Daytona Beach, Florida with some friends of mine in the past. I don't need mentioning names, but there were some fun trips in the past, but Daytona Beach, it's, yeah. We'll just leave it at that.
Yeah, leave it there at number 2.
Number 1. I used to really enjoy this person.
Uh-oh.
In fact, he had a great sitcom. I don't think he made it on to either your TGIF lists.
Oh.
But Will Smith.
Oh, I thought you were going to say John Stamos.
No, John Stamos, he would be on favorites.
Beach Boys.
But Will Smith, Getting Jiggy with It.
Ooh.
Okay?
Man.
I really could have picked a bunch of his songs, Miami, whatever.
Because they all sound exactly the same?
They do.
I don't know. I feel like that song really slaps.
I think he's phony.
He is. Yeah. We all
And
saw
where
it on TV.
Well, and that's what I was going to say. Where I lost respect is where he got up on stage and slapped the you-know-what out of Chris Rock.
Mm-hmm.
And so I did not appreciate that. And I took offense to that. I didn't take offense to that, but I just thought, yeah. So he got knocked down a bunch of notches because of that. And that also has a big time cheese factor.
Right. Seemed performative.
So
it is funny though that him doing that can really ruin his career and our love of our interest in his songs. I feel the same way. He slapped Chris Rock and instantly all his songs sound like crap.
Yeah. Hate him.
Hate the song.
Although my mom said, don't use the word hate.
Oh, sorry. Sorry, Mr. Powerson.
Use strongly dislike. That's better.
All right, we'll edit that in post. This is the strongly dislike episode.
We can say hate. Okay. So yeah, a good mix of songs. A couple of rock and roll songs. I wouldn't even call it Getting Jiggy with It rap. And then the Thong Song, which is a highly offensive song because it's talking about certain things, and I was offended by that. But
yes.
I gotta say though, that Will Smith song, the bass line I love, and I love the beat, but that was honestly probably the producer, whoever the producer was.
He sampled other songs.
Yeah,
he sampled songs, and a lot of it is he could have stole that from somebody. I don't know.
Yeah. Anyway, great list, Erik.
Yes,
well, thank you.
Erik number 2.
Tried my best.
Electric Boogaloo.
All right. Well, it's been a pleasure having you on. Any parting wisdom you'd like to share with the audience or with us?
No, well, I just appreciate you guys having me on, and I look forward to listening to the final product. It's great catching up with you too. after I get off this podcast, I'm going to go have a Mendota Springs, Dan.
Oh,
Yeah.
yes,
So-
that was great. I'm actually drinking a sparkling water right now. It's not as good as Mendota Springs, but it is LaCroix.
Actually, the price okay. Mendota Springs.
So good.
Can I tell
Without Mendota
story?
Springs, there would be no LaCroix, though.
No one
Can I
knows
tell
that
a quick
story.
story to the
Of
podcast
course.
listeners?
Yes,
Please.
please.
Complete G-rated. When we worked at a camp together, Erik, Dan, and I, there was a soda machine, but if you're from the Midwest, a lot of us call it a pop machine.
Yeah.
A pop machine. And if you tipped it over to a certain degree, it would dump out a bunch of the stuff, Sprite,
Yeah.
Barks, root beer, Coke, Mountain Dew, Orange Slice. And those were the good ones, the ones that people wanted. But it would also dump out a Mendota Springs sparkling water. And
So good.
inevitably, that would get handed to Dan, and he would act like he actually liked it.
Oh, yeah.
Every time.
And there's no way he enjoyed
It's
Mendota Springs as like a 20-year-old.
The way he relished those Mendota Springs, it was like we just handed him the nectar of the gods.
So
It was honestly, it was the first gift that anyone had ever given me. So
I'm just thankful none of us were crushed. Like the little picture on the soda machine in the front. If you tip it over, you're gonna
Yeah.
get crushed and die.
it was
None of us
it was so
didn't happen.
unethical of us to do that.
That's why this whole story is allegedly.
Allegedly, that happened.
Those are my parting words.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Whatever
Thanks,
that
Erik.
message is.
Well, this was fun, and
Yes.
hopefully we'll have you on again, and we'll see you soon because this was a blast.
I would love to. Anytime, call me up, even if it's 3 a.m. Seattle time. But now I just need to figure out how to get out of here because now I'm sick of you two.
All right, sounds good. All right,
Bye.
Bye, Erik.
see you, Erik.
Bye-bye.
Okay. All right. So that is the songs that we hate with our music expert Erik. And now let's transition to something else we hate. It's
right.
movie characters that we hate.
Okay.
Now, Dan, I don't know about you, but for me, it could be several different reasons. It could be we hate the actor. It could be that the character is poorly written, or it could be that the character is so wonderfully acted that we just really hated the character as played in the movie. I would love to hear your 6.
Sure. So for my 6, I picked all from comedies just to keep it a little light.
That's fun.
And I tried to get into my headspace when I watched that movie for the first time. So number 6 is Judge Smales in Caddyshack. He's the real,
what a villain.
played by Ted Knight. And he's so uptight and kind of dirty and petty and just a great villain for a comedy. Hated that guy. Just watched Caddyshack a couple weeks ago, and boy, did I think that actor is so good. So
he did an excellent job in that,
yeah.
and creating this hatred for him. Yes.
Oh, he just nailed that part. So I
Mhm.
appreciate him in a different way than I did when I first saw the movie. Number 5, Johnny Lawrence from The Karate Kid.
Oh, I'm so glad you chose that. I would really want him on my list, and I cut him last second. What a great villain.
Oh, you just totally did not like him. And I mean, maybe the only worse one was Karate Kid 3, whoever that villain was who kicked Elizabeth Shue in the stomach or something like that, or
That was not good.
that I didn't like. But Johnny Lawrence was just so unlikable in that movie.
And his sensei too was equally evil.
I could have chosen him, and if we're going for the whole Cobra Kai series, definitely the sensei
Mhm.
is
Now,
worse.
did you ever see How I Met Your Mother, where they had Billy Zabka play Billy Zabka,
Yes.
and it was sad about how no one liked him.
Yeah, and I think that he stayed in character during the movie. I remember reading something about it, and like it was intimidating
Oh.
to Ralph Macchio.
He was so intimidating, and Ralph Macchio was so runty and whiny
Yeah.
that it really worked pretty great.
Yeah, and I mean, he ended up really being typecast as kind of a jerk, like a good-looking jock jerk for the 80s, and I think he struggled to get out of that typecasting. Number 4, I'll say tongue in cheek, but Shooter McGavin in Happy Gilmore.
What a great choice.
A great choice. So all these people are a little petty. They like to get revenge, and they're villainous. Christopher McDonald's been in lots of other great things, but really nailed it in that one.
Yeah, so much so whenever I see him, you can't help but think Shooter.
That's Shooter McGavin, right? So I mean, this is like with these hated villains, they're so iconic in those roles that
Sure.
Okay, and then the other one is Stan Gable in Revenge of the Nerds. So do you know who that one is, Eric?
I remember Revenge of the Nerds. Was he the principal?
So Stan Gable was the head fraternity guy of the Alpha Betas.
Okay, thank you.
And I believe it's the same actor. He's been in lots of things. I should look up what else he's been in recently. But I want to say he was also in Married with Children, Marcy's wife.
Oh yeah, Marcy's wife. That's right.
Or Marcy's husband, excuse me.
Yeah.
So number 2 is Ed Rooney in Ferris Bueller's Day Off.
Oh, wonderful. I didn't think about him. That's great.
So, and he has another wonderful thing to dislike in that the actor who played Ed Rooney is actually a registered sex offender.
Ooh.
Yeah.
I did not know that.
I believe he is.
Before or after Ferris Bueller's Day Off?
I should say allegedly for legal purposes, but it was on the Wikipedia page. So don't know if he was convicted, but there's a rap sheet there.
Wow.
So next time you watch Ferris Bueller's Day Off and this guy is sneaking into his house.
Oh, man.
And jumping out and scaring his sister, think about that.
Oh, my goodness gracious. Wow.
Yeah, I'll tell you a story about Jennifer Grey and the woman who played Ferris Bueller's girlfriend off recording.
Thank you.
So
I look forward to that.
Number 1 is the character of Lance Armstrong, as played by Lance Armstrong in Dodgeball, a true underdog story.
I love, not only do I love Dodgeball, but I love that you're going to work in Lance Armstrong, how much you hate Lance Armstrong into every podcast we have.
Yeah, so I mean, he had a cameo in Dodgeball, and that's why I think it's the worst movie character, because he was obviously being very inspirational and that sort of thing, and we all know that was bogus.
The best cameo in that was obviously our man Chuck Norris.
That was really good, and honestly, Rip Torn is so funny. He was amazing in that.
I also really like Jason Bateman, just being like a silly ESPN Ocho broadcast, like a color commentator guy.
He's so talented. Yeah, he's really good. And then my bonus hate, or I should say bonus dislike, is J-Lo in the following movies: Monster-in-Law, Made in Manhattan, Shall We Dance, The Wedding Planner, Ants, where she just provided the voice, Ice Age, where she just provided the voice, Hustlers, Marry Me, Atlas, Unstoppable, and Kiss of the Spider Woman, which has not come out yet, but when it does, I will dislike it. I can't recall all of the specific characters she played in those, but they're all bad.
Here's what I think is very amusing. I also have a bonus hate.
Oh, good.
And my bonus hate is J-Lo's real life husband number 1 and 4, Ben Affleck, where I want to list every single movie Ben Affleck's ever done, and I hate every single character role he did.
Oh, that's funny.
They're perfect for each other, aren't they?
So you think they're a match made in heaven? Or
yes,
something?
they are, because they both are terrible actors. Terrible actors.
Yeah, and it seems from like just watching the movie that at least she is pretty impressed with herself.
Yes, she sure is.
That's cool. She's still Jenny from the Block, though.
Yes, she is. Great list, Dan. Very nice job. I did a little research for mine. I had my list and then thought, well, I better look online to see if I'm wrong because I never am, but I like to make sure I'm not.
Okay.
And I did see a lot of like, worst villains or most hated people on movies. And a lot of lists had Darth Vader. And yes, he's a great villain, but I doubt anyone's ever watched Star Wars and hated Darth Vader though.
And he redeemed himself.
Yes, absolutely. But I think he's an iconic villain, but I don't think anyone's ever I doubt anyone's ever hated watching him. So he didn't make my list.
Yeah, I get that.
Another one that didn't make my list, the crowdsource came up, Marie and Renee, both on crowdsource, both said Jar Jar Binks. And I had him on my list, and then I took him off. Someone once said that he's a younger generation's Ewoks. And I love me some Ewoks. So even though I hate Jar Jar Binks, I hate to take away that the next generation of kids had a lovable character in Star Wars. So he was on my list and then got dropped.
And he was a pretty kind character.
He was kind, yes.
And a fun voice to try to imitate.
Let's not do that here.
Fair enough. I think it's the same voice as Uncle Joey.
I was just gonna say, when I hear you saying Jar Jar, I've heard you do Jar Jar's voice 1,000 times, and I've heard you do Uncle Joey's beaver puppet like 5,000 times, and it is the exact same voice.
It's the same voice.
What if what's his name has the voice Jar Jar?
It's yeah. Oh, if it was Dave Coulier.
Dave Coulier is secretly the voice of Jar Jar.
Maybe he was, except he had to move down to Louisiana to get some of the cool accent a little bit.
Maybe so. All right, here are the movie characters I hate.
Okay.
I hate Nurse Ratched, famously played by Louise Fletcher in One Flew a Cuckoo's Nest. I believe she won an Academy Award for her acting skills in that one. Such a wonderfully written and wonderfully acted performance. She's infuriating because we have this fun-loving, everyone loves Jack Nicholson, and his character is fun. He's like just a playful drunk. And he goes in, he gets arrested, and he just is messing around, having a good time. And by the end of it, because of her evilness, he's a catatonic vegetable.
Yeah.
It's incredible how helpless he is and how powerful she is in the movie. Really, really great villain that I hate. Ooh,
yeah.
Man, chills.
Yeah, anyone who can turn someone into a vegetable.
Yeah.
Not so good.
I don't even like vegetables, so this is really scary for me, especially.
Well, there you go.
The fifth movie character that I hate is an actor I love, which may make sense as why he acted so well in this movie. Edward Norton played the character of Worm in Rounders. Do you remember that poker movie, which probably shouldn't be that great because it's hard to make a poker movie?
I saw that in Lafayette.
Oh, what a wonderful place to watch a movie.
With you.
You know what else we do in Lafayette besides watch movies?
Go to Fazoli's.
Yep. And then watch another movie. Fazoli's was across the street from the movie theater, if that helps you.
By the way, there's just this will be irrelevant in a week, but there's some people posting screenshots of the Purdue parents Facebook group and the messages that moms are posting.
Oh no.
Like they're looking out for their, 18, 19-year-old, mostly sons who are going to Purdue and asking just really funny helicopter mom questions.
That's great. We're definitely searching that right away. That'll be our next podcast. Will be just reading Purdue moms.
There you go. Their posts.
Shout out to Corky, who was a Purdue mom but didn't have the internet to be able to post things at the time. All right. So Worm was a terrible, terrible friend to the main character, and just at every turn, just backstabbed and lied and stole and just ruined the lives of everyone around him all the time. And he was infuriating to watch. Terrible, terrible. Edward Norton, fantastic actor. Worm, terrible character.
And he was the one that would try to cheat because he thought he was so smooth.
Yes,
but
exactly.
then he got caught.
Yes.
Uh-huh.
And it's so hard to dislike Matt Damon too. So he's such a likable guy it made it easier to hate his friend who was treating Matt Damon so bad.
Yeah.
I think maybe I've always pitied Matt Damon just because he's friends with Ben Affleck in real life.
Yeah, and I guess I pity him because he probably has to go over to Ben Affleck's house and see J-Lo.
He upgraded though. I think he's really close with oh shoot, no, I'm totally blank. John Krasinski from The Office.
Oh, really?
Like Emily Blunt. I believe they're really close.
That's
so
cool.
So that's a big upgrade, I'd say.
Mhm.
All right, this one's gonna get pretty edgy. This one is gonna be the governor of Florida is gonna call me on this one.
Better.
I'm gonna go with
censor it.
Yes, please.
Uh-huh.
The characters I hate in Dances with Wolves are white people.
Oh, yeah.
Dances with Wolves, I remember vividly seeing that in theater. It was like 3.5 hours. You stumble out and like, what happened? But it was such a powerful movie, and when you see the mistreatment of the Indians, and sadly, also even more memorable, the mistreatment of the buffalo.
Yeah.
There's that terrible scene where they go and just the grass is just filled with buffalo carcasses.
Yeah.
And the pain in the Indians' faces, the Native Americans' faces. Sorry.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm lumping all white men, with the exception of Kevin Costner.
Oh, so you liked Kevin Costner in that? Yeah,
Kevin Costner is the gem of the big screen.
And Mary McDonnell stands with Fist. She was
nice, well played. Yes,
yeah, she was good, and she was also in one of my favorite movies. Oh, and I'm blanking on the name. It's where they Too Many Secrets.
I love that. Is it Sleepers? Not Sleepers. Clockers. I love that movie. What is that one? Sneakers. You love that movie too. That's great.
And she was in that movie, and she was wonderful in that movie.
Yes.
So
you say the word passport.
Yeah.
I love that movie.
So many great things in that. And the technology back 30 years ago is still pretty cool.
And the casting is amazing too. It might be the one Robert Redford movie that no one's ever seen.
Yeah, except us apparently.
Yeah, we both love it.
I love it.
That's great. All right.
We start talking about hate, but then we inevitably get to things we love.
There's so much to love too.
Yeah.
We're glass half full, aren't we?
That's right.
We're Mendota Springs half full. The third one brings us back to a time where you and I were younger, and it was the Cold War, and it was easy to hate the Soviet Union. It was all around us. Remember, we were doing drills under our desks because the bomb was coming. The Soviet Union was going to get us, and we hated and feared Soviet Union. And along comes one of the greatest movies of all time, Rocky IV, where our American hero is fighting against the Russian evil villain, who, by the way, was Swedish in real life.
Oh, Dolph Lundgren.
Yeah, Dolph Lundgren.
Yeah.
Ivan Drago kills Rocky's best friend. Doesn't care at all. It doesn't bother him in the least. And then they're going to do the fight, and they cheat, and Rocky doesn't get access to proper weights and machinery. He was a terrible, terrible villain that I'm sure everyone that ever watched that in the 80s hated vehemently Drago.
Oh yeah, and he was so strong.
Yes, he was massive.
When he's punching that thing, which records how hard you punch.
Yes, and
you're just thinking, oh my gosh, he's got access to the best equipments, the best drugs, because he's obviously juicing.
Yep.
And that's of course how Rocky takes him down by punching him in the kidneys.
Oof, that was a smart move. Legal.
Now, did you know that Lundgren is actually a really smart dude?
He has a PhD or something, doesn't he?
He's got a master's degree in chemical engineering.
Chemical engineering, that's great.
And he had a Fulbright scholarship to attend MIT.
Wow.
But then he left academia to
he decided to play Sylvester Stallone instead.
He decided to, and kill Apollo Creed in the movie.
Would you rather go to MIT or kill Apollo Creed? You can't do both.
And apparently he speaks Swedish. I just looked this up. Swedish, English, Spanish, German, and French.
That's wild.
And he looks like, like a statue.
Yes. Oh yeah. He was the perfect specimen in that movie.
Oh yeah. But it was like a combination of hate and fear.
Yes, it really was. Because you knew Rocky couldn't do it. There's no way.
They're like,
We've seen Rocky win so many times, but not this time. There's no way.
and they never showed his head X-ray after that movie because he got hit in the head so many times. Like,
But his flat top remained